And I'm guessing this is how all this biomutation stuff happens. Okay, so it was quite interesting. So this game might actually have a bit of a...
Spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
How many times are going to get interrupted trying to talk? That's the worst possible time as well, too. Like, so, like a story, this game might be deeper than I originally thought.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit, but just a few moves left. Make them count.
It's really not.
Quite a shock to the system. Quite a shock to the system.
Okay, that's enough, that's enough.
Quite a shock to... Let's try that again.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, I screwed it up the first time, but the second time it just... Oh, bruh. Perfectly conjured an enemy attack will stun them. The stunned enemy starts circling above their head. After hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing L1.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Come on then, do you want some? It's just like a fucking cat version of Ghost of Tsushima.
That will come in handy.
Nope.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
I'll talk to him in a sec. Just let me grab what you... all this crap lying about. Where'd he go? Okay.
Mpa, wherefore, where, muk bebuk.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Papa mofubak, ikamaperna.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Nuka, nuburak.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
The scar?
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
So, my mom.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back. but he's grateful you have.
Ko bubuye buye.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Okay, so it has something to do with my mum and my dad. So, do I go unity or what's at stake? What's at stake?
Mambo so dai is tuloya. Uto lola.
The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world.
Kim hobe bekoko hifar muk.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Ready, okay. By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next. Automatically, if you want to manually blah blah blah, you can change this in settings. Okay. A new friend. Oh. So I'm playing as Baby Me.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
Why do you look like Elvis? And I'm just gonna go. I don't think she cares.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
I don't believe magic.
Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay, you're a rat and just like Elvis. Talk about taking the piss. Hang on 2 seconds. Okay. This game's beautiful though. Wait, can you swim? Nope. Okay.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Oh, that's always pricked annoying. Get back here.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the pensai tree. They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I skipped that annoying Alvis wannabe son of a bitch. Oh, that's so annoying, but hey, at least the inside voice or the text, whatever, came up afterwards, so it's not too bad.
Now that you've seen the nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mecton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mecton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay.
You're getting the hang of it.